That's because so let's is Bashi with us? Let's start with class. So what name can I give to this? Let me say farmers. Farmers brand store. Let me say primary.
So that if we say 50,000, you know it's 50,000 I was splitting against 26. No, I tried to
Okay, I think white is good.
inform me that inform me
So
Okay, I've changed it already and it's taking effect.
alright. I don't think Bashi is on this call.
he has sent in an invoice. It's when after
So I'm adding a CSS to this file. So you need to pay attention.
now that you have to
Style.css.
the conversation. That's when it's sent.
Then here
In fact, I doubt that he said this particular one to me. It's like probably you are the one that said it to me.
agent 0.
Yes, it's the one that said it to me. Because I did a lot of work before I got it. Yes, but the man didn't.
So body.
Mr. Sam, yes. You know he was doing, it's like his team to
So what I'm doing now is I want you guys to pay attention very well. So
Okay.
I've changed the navbar color to white. You can see that there's no that gray color is no more there. So I did that with Bootstrap. Now it is white, but I want to change the body color. So let's say color. Okay, background color. Let me use this. At least two.
The issue is our testing is just like you said, you should separate it and you should tell him transport free. That's
Minus. Okay, let me. You see that the body is not taking, the color is not taking effect or what? Let's see. Oh, you see that I don't have body yet. Oh, see me. Oh.
I'm not sure we can get
Oh, you haven't named the style sheet.
Yes, so CSS, href.
Please, sorry, I'm joining us back. Yesterday, I said yesterday, you said that my own CSS file should be before the Bootstrap, right?
Maybe after.
After the Bootstrap, okay.
Yes.
You know, the price is not.
I think you are good like that.
The price will go lower.
So can you see something now? You can see we are having we have the nav bar, we have our drop down, and the background is blue. So,
What happened is
but here I want to use at least blue. At least blue. So you can actually differentiate between the navigation bar and the body right now. So we have that.
Yes.
현재 도기로 스페인어
So So I went to this website yesterday because I want to make a this thing there,
for this person, maybe because
a logo, a simple logo for farmers app. So this how to, when you want to develop a site, a cool site. It's not all about coding. Like if you check the app that you installed yesterday, you can see that home page. If I analyze it to you, that dashboard when you log in, before the dashboard that you see when you log in, if I analyze it to you, you realize that okay, it's more of graphics. You need to know how to use your graphics very well, because when you have a cool graphics
Which
in your,
graphics are we going to be using? Okay,
I
come.
don't get your question. No. What's, you said which graphics are you
I
going
said
to
that
use?
which graphic designing app are you using? Are we using?
Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm back with Canva.
Okay.
Right. Something like this. Like this one.
this man is saying some of the things and I didn't want to. But when I told
In
you
the very peak, I want to pick that size.
Maybe when we are done, I can share my screen. The class we had yesterday, I actually practiced the navigation and stuff like that. So I want to ask you some questions on it.
Okay, yeah. Let's do that towards the end of the. Just remind me, Sha.
Okay.
I think I'm showing everything again.
Please, sorry, what's the webinar?
Webinar.
I usually just say webinar.
Webinar. It's like an event stuff now. Just like
Okay.
defense or something like that, Sha.
Okay.
Okay, let me edit this guy. This one should do it. Farmers app. Farmers app. This will be the name of the website. So that's okay like that.
Farmer is a VR.
Okay, you mean okay? No. This name? I started with farm, and this AS.
Okay.
There's another meaning for that AS. That app that I sent to you yesterday. So that's the name.
Yes.
That's the name that will be given to the app at the end of the day. So it's like a
Okay.
brand name. Not that I'm spelling English. No.
Okay.
So let's download this guy. So I will download it. I want to change its background. Show in folder. If you want to change background of any picture at all, so just go to remove.pg. This website. So any picture here, you can change the background. You can remove the background. Remove background. So
I think we use this for passport.
sorry.
Remove like is it like adding back?
If you want to
Is it
remove
like adding?
background of any picture from any picture.
To passport for everything, anything.
So I
I
don't
don't
get
understand what you guys are saying now. Like if you want to remove, is it like add back?
Wait, you can take a picture with your phone. And maybe you wanted to snap passport now. You can take the image with your phone and come to this side to edit. like to remove the background so that it will be placed with
Okay, okay, okay.
So you
I
understand now, Abi?
understand. Yes.
That's good.
Thank you.
So we have creating a folder here, empty folder, pasting the picture here. So going back to our code, so I want to change the brand, navbar brand. I want to use the image here. So src, we have img or slash farmer.jpg. Oh, our picture is very big.
So you have to size it.
I think there should be a class here.
Large, small.
Now come in. Let's. I think there should be a Bootstrap class for navbar brand, the brand image,
Okay.
brand image, Bootstrap class. Let's see if we have anything for that. We don't have. You can just style it by. Let's style it ourselves. Voila. Okay, I don't think there's any class for it. So they only change the width and the height here too. So let's do the magic. Okay, we're going for this one. Width should be right. Let's use 80% of the height. Wait. 80%. Did I write 80? Okay. Let's go back to 60 and 60. Is that okay like that? Or we should reduce it?
It's okay like this.
Okay. So we have the navigation bar. If we let's fill this with mobile this thing. It's not okay.
Okay, okay. It's true. So I mean, it's big when we change it to a mobile, to the width of a function.
Yes. Let me report to.
how did you ask this video?
Sorry?
Under the camera staff.
No, I'm not get your question. No. What's your question?
On this under the camera app,
Yes.
this image, I saw 3 horizontal lines now.
You are breaking. Abi, can you hear him? Can you hear him?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. Oh.
Yes, but your own is breaking. No,
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes.
Okay, I saw 3 horizontal line now on the web page of the work that we are doing. That you
I
are
want to go back like this.
Okay.
So that three horizontal line, how did you
Is the bootstrap?
bootstrap?
No, we are dealing with navbar.
Okay.
So see that toggle button there. I'm coming. I'll show you the code with Bootstrap. Let me show you I'm good with this guy first. Okay. I want to make sure that this guy is well placed before we move from here. So the width, okay, we should just give it a fixed width, 100 pixels. Give it 100 pixels. Is that okay? Is that okay?
Yes.
Well, I think the logo is.
Check it. Check, inspect the page. Let me see.
Coming. Let's try 120. 120 look better here. Wow, it's not here. Okay, I think we are good.
Okay, it's good now.
Okay, you want to. What do you want to check here before?
No, I've checked it already.
Okay. Good. So, you asked about the toggle button. So you can see this button here. You see this button. So navbar toggler, the type is button. So it's for when you are viewing a website on a mobile phone. So you know that the screen, the original screen is very wide when you're on the desktop. So the mobile screen is very small. So our navigation may not be looking fine to have our navigation on a straight line like that, like what we have on the desktop when you are viewing with phone. So, and if you want to force it, it's either the web page is zoomed out or zoomed in anyway. So, but the best thing is, okay, when you open with a smaller screen, not necessarily phone, any smaller screen that you can see this. Let's say this is the desktop screen, originally desktop screen. Then we have this one is iPad. You can see iPad 2. We have the toggle button, and it's listing our menu. So we have our navbar. There are some, yes, okay. This one too is a tablet, but the tablets, they also have their own screen resolutions. There are some tablets that they have a very good screen resolution that sometimes you can mimic what you have on a desktop with the tablet.
My own tablet is actually somewhere that you can click desktop site.
Sure, you can check that with phone too. If you are using phone, you can switch to desktop site, but that doesn't mean that it will open the toggle this thing like this.
Okay.
So in some phone, when you open the desktop site, yes, it will change the orientation of the page, but the navigation will still remain with the toggle button. So that button there is just a toggle button that came with our Bootstrap navbar. So, and this is the action here. If you remove it, you will see that we will not have it there again. So you can see that it doesn't affect our design with desktop, but when we go to mobile, let's go to mobile, and our toggle button has disappeared, and there's no way to check our navbar. So that one is there. Then let's go to sliders. So you are through with navigation bar. Let's go to sliders. So where's carousel? We have carousel here. Then look for 151. So this one should be okay. So this 4, let's switch to 5 now. Come in. Let's try 5.
Yeah, even Chrome today.
Yes. So when I formatted the system, I installed Chrome instead of Brave.
Okay.
They are both the same thing. the Brave too, they make use of Chrome engine. Their design is based on Chrome too. You know, Chrome as a software is an open source based thing. So you too, you can just download the code and edit it to your taste.
Okay.
So we have that.
So which code did you say that I can download?
The Chrome the Chrome source code.
Where are we going to download it? Is it on Google?
Google search it to me. I've not tried to download
Okay.
it before. Like Android that you're using, that your Android phone, the Android
Yes.
OS there, it's an open source. So you can have the code and edit it and so on. So when something is open source, that means the code is free for you. Like the question you asked yesterday, that okay, if you upload your code to GitHub, will people have access to it? So if you open it to everybody, they will have access to it. So like Google Chrome now, they wrote the code and they make it open for everybody. So copy it, do anything you want to do with it.
Why did they do something like that? Sef?
They are giving back to the community. Do you know how rich Google is? So
Okay.
they have enough money and they can do it. You too, you can just decide to do something and open it, let people be enjoying it for free. And also they do it for business purposes too. So there are so many reasons that you can build a software and decide to make it an open source. So if you know that okay, maybe you have what do you call it? You have a business this thing. You have competition in your business. Maybe you have a solution and you have a competition that is providing something like that too. So you can just decide to what's happening. Didn't I save? So you can just decide to build their build a solution that look like their own and leave it and release it open as an open source software so that people will prefer to go for the free one instead of going to buy your this thing, the one with money. So like that you can influence your competition's business and from there on a so you can see the logic there now, abi?
Yes. During that time that you told us about posting, I was even thinking that if I can buy what's happening?
Nothing happened. You know that I copied a slider, right?
Oh,
I hope you are
okay.
don't I'm not stopped because of your question. No. The class is going on.
Yes, I understand.
So slider. Okay, let me even check here.
I was actually thinking that if I have the money,
Okay.
the domain name, if I can buy a hosting plan, maybe that one that has unlimited subdomains and other stuff like that.
Okay.
So maybe people that you told about that I have to okay, come and do this, come and do that. So
Yeah.
you can use the websites under it or the subdomains for them.
Okay. So that people can just be going there and develop and host their website for free, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And apart from that, the subdomains I can also like use them to showcase maybe like a sample size share.
Sure. It's something you can do. It is doable. So I want to use these pictures. 2,
Okay.
3. Let's see what we can come up with today. We have something here. Showing folder. Yeah. is equal img. So we have 1 img, we have 2.png, we have img, we have 3.png. So okay, I think this picture is too big.
Yes.
So you can.
And they are not even, I don't think they are the same size.
Are you sure? They must be. They are the same size. They are the same size.
Okay, okay. Before when you
I
swipe,
have a question.
What's your
okay.
question? What's your question?
Okay, please go back to the code. Okay, this carousel inner, carousel item, these two, you copy them from Bootstrap, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So
The carousel, is it going to be working like a status? Like when the first picture finishes, it's going to go to the second one automatically, Abby?
yeah, it's supposed to be working automatically. It's supposed to be sliding by itself. Coming. But you can set that to make sure that it's sliding by itself. But right now I'm just clicking it. Now let's do some styling here. So before we go to the styling aspect, so to do carousel, you can see this is where the carousel display starts from. This is the code for carousel. So let me label it carousel, or let's say slider section. So I label it like that, and the navbar too. Let's label the navbar. Navbar section. So now for the what's happening. I explained the navbar yesterday, right?
Yes.
And we've done navbar before, so I don't think that should
Yes, you don't have that like
so
2 times.
for the carousel. So we divided into we have three different lists in the menu in the carousel. The first one, what's happening to my list? The first one is the indicator. So we have indicator like this. Okay, you can see that it's moving by itself, Abi. It's just that the timing is very slow. So these are the indicators. You can see them here. I think we should just make the indicator white so that it will be more clear. So these are the indicator. That's for section. We start from here.
Can we change the timing?
Yes, we can change it. Sorry. Carousel.
Okay.
Indicator. Then we have inner and I hate this thing now. Why is it coming up? So next and previous. So here we have Karuna inner content. Carousel inner content. So the indicator at the bottom that we can use to to slide. So if you want to, instead of, you can use next and previous, but if you want to go to the last one or the middle one, so you can use the indicator originally. By clicking on it, you move to that picture. Now the inner one is where our the real work is, where our picture and the text over. You can see this text over here. So this way it is, the inner one. And the button, the next and previous button. These are the next and previous button. So this is the next, this is the previous. Okay, previous first, then next. Now the classes here, just study them. So for the previous, we have carousel control previous, pref, then normal button, data target. So this data target, that's the ID of our carousel, the initial ID. So you can see the div, that a container that houses our carousel, the entire carousel code. This is the div. So we give it an ID of carousel sample dark. So now for this button, the target, if you don't set the target right, your button will not be working for it. So you have to make sure that, okay, this is the only thing that link this button with the carousel. If you remove it, it will not be working. So that one is there. Then the icon, so it's possible carousel control previous icon. So this is it greater than sign or less than, greater than or less than sign, this angle bracket. So I mean that's angle bracket now.
Yes.
Okay, so that's the icon for previous. The less than is for previous, the greater than sign is for next. So that's for the next and previous. Then for the inner content, so for the inner content, the main class for it is the carousel inner. Now inside the carousel inner, we have carousel item. So this active is the one that you want to start with. So you can see the other ones that they don't have the active, but the active is the one you want to start your presentation with, like normal slider. So where you want to start, that's where it is. Then the interface. So this is the interface that determines when the slider will go. So let's remove one from it. Okay, I think that should do it. Then inside the carousel item, we have image, we have carousel action.
What's
Why are you breaking?
unit? What?
Just 1,000. Just 1,000. So you don't have unit of speed there. Just type the value. It's like in milliseconds actually, but
Can you hear me?
yeah, you say what's the unit? Abi, is that not your question?
I said I was unit of 1,000.
I think it's normally it's milliseconds.
Question.
It's milliseconds.
Okay.
So it's milliseconds. Originally, I think what was there was 10,000. So I've reduced it to 1,000. So it should be fast. So you can see that it's faster now. So that's done. So let's design this carousel items more. Let's do a little design there. Coming. And also, what else can we do? Do we need to space our carousel from the navigation bar? I don't think we need to do that. I think that's okay.
Should we decide the carousel, like the pictures, or they are okay like that?
Let's do some. Yeah, that's what we want to do. I want to do some styling there.
Okay.
So carousel. Am I typing? Carousel item. I hope you are with us, so Bashir.
I'm with you. Okay.
I'm asking about Bashir. So let's say height.
I'm with you. I'm here.
Alright.
Okay.
Then okay, give it minimum height. Give it 300.
But I see having stress on things, but I don't want to bring that the class.
You need to ask questions. You don't get it. You understand?
It's about the copying stuff on the bootstrap. And you know, what I'm curious about again, aside from that, second thing is that how will I know that what I wanted to copy from bootstrap? This is what I want to use, and this is what I want to use it for.
Okay, I think you are mixing it up. So, uh, development is not about what do you want to copy somewhere. No, it's about what do you want to do. So, and normally the best thing you can do is all these classes that we are using, you can have them off hand. Okay, if you want to design your navigation bar, these are the classes, you can do them off hand. If you want to do slider, these are the classes, you can do them off hand. And when you are designing, you can just be going. But just for speed, this is why I just copied. You can see that after I copied, I explained that okay, oh, this is the function of this one. What you want to do is not what we are copying that. It's not that okay when we went to Bootstrap now and now started copying from the top to bottom. No. I know that okay, we want to do navigation bar, right? So I copied from the navigation bar. We want to do slider, I copy from the slider. Now after copying from the navigation bar,
From the navigation bar in bootstrap.
yes,
From the slider in bootstrap.
yes, yes. Now, so after copying the navigation code, so the own code doesn't fit into what we want to do. So we have to do more editing. Even if you are designing it yourself too, you still have to design to your taste. So okay, I want to
You've
design.
answered my question.
Okay,
You've answered my question.
so you just have to just take.
But I wanted to remind you, the last time you said we are going to design the dashboard, gallery for that navigation bar that we have the last time.
Okay.
I haven't said that.
Okay, now gallery and dashboard, they are two different things.
Yes, that day that we did navigation bar, that you taught us navigation bar, there is home, there is about us, there is gallery, there is, I think there is dashboard, I think there is no dashboard. You said we are going to do gallery.
Okay, that was during CSS tutorial, abi? That was during CSS. So okay, I thought we did contact us and home.
Yes, we've done contact. We have
But we can
done
still use
Okay,
we
but
can use that opportunity. Maybe we are working with it now, sir.
yeah, sure.
Like-
Actually, what we are doing here, we are going to complete this
Yes,
website.
that's what I said. That's what I taught us. That make me to say
Okay,
to remind you.
no problem. So actually, before we move from, we are going to complete this website with Bootstrap. Then after we complete this website, we now move to Java and JavaScript. So, but no worry, we are going to get to that gallery. There's no way we can skip it here. So we are still on the home page. After the home page, we move to the about us, the gallery, then contact us. So we can now move
Okay.
to
This is one page, ba.
yes, we are
Yes.
still on the home page here. So now another thing that I want to remove from the home page before I go back to this thing, to the styling. Another thing I want to remove the text offer. You can see that the text offer here, the caption. We don't really need it because the picture that we use is detailed enough. You can see we have the testing, we have the text over the picture already. So assuming we are using a normal picture that is not designed, so we are going to need this. But you don't really need it.
Before you remove all the text,
Yes.
you know that the text is on the
On the image.
like on the on the this stuff. I forgot the name.
That's like that you
That is on the slider. This is on the slider.
Yes.
How can we like it's blocking the slider that time? Can we like change it and
Of course, we can style it. Yes, we can style it. You
You know
can
that the text is too much. You cannot everything cannot just be on the picture. Like can we limit the number of text and it's going to be like read more?
don't worry. You when you are designing a website like this, so you are the designer. You based on what you design. It's not that someone is going to be like a visitor is not going to be supplying content to your website. No. So when you are designing, you make sure that okay, do you want to show like all everything you want to show on the slide, you show it. If you don't want to show, you leave it out. And you want to read more. So you see that read more, when you click read more, you're not supposed to be on this slider again. So the read more is always on another page. Maybe now this you can see that okay, this tomato farm investment. You want to like okay, you want to read more instead
Read
of
more.
click here.
Okay, read more is just anchor.
Yeah, so you link to another page where you have details about that heading that you are talking about. So
Yeah.
so that's how that one works. Then I think we have our slider is okay like this, the height is okay like this, right?
Yes.
So this is the styling for that. This is what I just did. I changed the height to 80 80 VH. What the meaning of that VH is view height. So the view height is like okay, when you open this website, so the whole screen, like the entire screen from top to bottom is 100 view height. So I want to reduce it to 80%, so it will calculate the height of your system of your screen, the website will occupy. So it will calculate the 80% of it and make sure that okay, the picture cover 80% of it. If you use 100, it cover the 100. So the other time when I use 100,
The 80 VH is this the same thing as 80%?
yes, it's not really the same thing. 80% and 80 also because yes, in that sense it's somehow the same. It's somehow the same. So
Function.
it's three. What's your question?
It is performing the same function.
Yes, in this scenario, it's performing the same function. So 100, you can see 100 covers everything. So 80, you can use 80, you can use 50 based on what you want. So and now we give it another clause again, and the clause is the minimum height. While you are calculating that 80 view height, make sure that the picture, the reason why you have to select your minimum height is that when someone is opening with a maybe a very small screen, and you tell the browser to calculate 80% of the screen, and 80% of the screen may necessarily not be okay for the picture when the picture is too big. So it will stretch it will shrink it. So instead of it to shrink the picture, you give it a minimum height. The height that you know that okay, if you use this height as minimum, the picture will still look okay. You won't be there when someone is opening with that.
Yeah, but she needs your mic. It is echoing. Okay.
So you won't be there when someone open with a small phone or with a big phone and the website is not looking great. And the only comment that people will tell you is that okay, the website is not okay because when they open it on their system or on their phone or on their gadgets, it's not really looking okay. So you have to make sure that everything looks fine. So when you set height and in a dynamic fashion like that, you have to set a clause so that anyhow your website still look fine. So that's the function of that minimum height there. So
Okay.
what else? So assuming we are using the caption, we would have designed it a little, but no wahala since we are not using it. So I think we have a good this thing already, right? A good slider already.
Yes.
So let's move on to the next. So what else do we need to have here as a website? So let's check our mobile view before we move on. So we're having something.
The arrow and the slide.
Yes, everything is getting scattered.
They are not on track.
Party scatter. Even the problem here is the picture is not actually covering the few eyes that we set for it.
80.
Yes, you can see that this is not up to 80. Even what is covering here is not up to 20, the way I see it. But the other item is
Yes.
actually covering the size, but originally
That's
it
what I
was
want
to
to
be
say.
there.
Like the arrow and the slider,
Yes,
they are stopping at the 80 where it's supposed to be.
yes, yes,
It's only taking the minimum height that we gave it.
yes.
It's
You're
only
right.
taking the 300 pixel.
You're right. Okay, let's do a little. What should we do here? Let's try and wrap it. Let's see if this one will work. Let's wrap it inside the. Let's start from section coming. Then we have a div. So section. Okay, we have class of container. And inside this one we have class row.
But I even want to ask a question.
Okay.
How do you know that it's container that are going to give it? You know, for example, now we should name a class. What if the class is in the Bootstrap file and it's taking another effect from what you want?
No, it's not possible that your one thing is this. You have to know, like now, the other time I copied, now I'm typing.
Yes.
So, and what I want to achieve basically is you can see the result we have here. So I'm trying to I want to change the outcome. Now, the first thing I want to do is I want to wrap the slider inside inside the container, something like that. Abi, it makes sense if you say, okay, I want to write my
I understand.
slider inside a container, number one. So to make a container like that, so and we've treated Bootstrap grid system whereby you use your row and your column and so on. So what I want to do basically here is I want to use the grid system. So to use your grid system, to use your row, you need the first one, the first class row. Now inside the row you can have many columns there, and inside the container you can have many rows, as many rows as possible. So the first step is container. After the container you have row, inside the row you have columns, like what we did for table, if you remember. So inside your table you have TL, inside the TL you have TH, and inside T body you have TR, and inside TR you have TGs. So that's the hierarchy. You just have to follow. So this you know there's a difference between container and container fluid, if you could remember. So you guys, you need to, I don't know why you've done all this thing before, so you just have to read.
I can remember.
Yes,
Container feed is going to start from the edge and finish at the edge.
yes.
But container is going to give it a little space.
So let's see this guy now.
It's really okay.
Bashu, what did you say? So
I wasn't talking.
I'm not saying anything.
okay. So everything looks perfect here, but not really okay. You can see that okay, because we use container now, our slider is not covering the entire this thing.
Yes.
I wanted to say this. So
What
when the last time when the spider covered the house, I wanted to ask if we can reduce not even know that
okay.
this person is not going to.
You are breaking. Masha, I think I got your question. So aside that, you can see that I'm using this thing and still giving it some little padding left and right, abi. So that's not something our problem. So
Yes.
what can we do? I'm coming. I think the solution will have to lie. So I'm removing it because it's changing I don't like the way it's changing our styling. It's giving it some padding and margins. So let's see.
Okay.
The indicator is not doing well, number one. Then buttons as well. But I think the problem is actually on that picture, the image we use, not necessarily this thing. So okay, let me try this. The image height. Let's see what's the height of this image.
Wait, let's try. That's what I want to ask. That maybe the height is not even up to the.
Sure,
It's
sure.
not up to the.
Now that I'm thinking as well.
Or can we change the minimum height? Maybe it's going to take effect. Like maybe when we change the minimum height from 300, maybe it's going to, you understand?
Yes, but that's minimum, not maximum. Assuming we use maximum height now, it will affect it. Okay, let me. Assuming we are using maximum height, it will affect it. But we are using minimum, that means the minimum you can go, not maximum. We need the picture actually need to like expand at this stage, but instead it's remaining it's assuming its original size. I think the issue is coming
I
from
think
the height
this
of
picture
the
height,
picture.
no.
Yeah, so let's see, maybe if we use a bigger picture. So what are the details? But this is a very big picture. The height is 1008.
The initial size of the picture that is causing problem.
Yeah, see. So
I said, is it the initial size of the picture that is causing problem for us, not the size that we set it to be?
not the size. I think the picture that's giving us problem.
How do you check the picture, the pictures that?
Just went to this and I click on it. Go to properties, then details here. Can you see it? This height, this width, and you can see it from the dimension too. The first one is width, the second one is height. So
Okay, thank you.
party scatter. Another the issue is on when we are using an original this thing, the original phone to open it may not be behaving like this. So I can every screen. So let's see if we can compare this guy to stay on the carousel item. Next button, data target. So this button, this one is at the bottom originally. Oh, and carousel indicator too. Let me see if this one will work. Yes, maybe you should just use top button. If the top button will work. So the carousel indicator. Carousel item class. Let's start from the position. Let's try absolute. No. Fixed. No. So okay, let's start from here. Oh, even here we are having we are not taking notes here. We are having the indicator outside here as well. Or is it because of my styling? You said it's because of my styling. Okay, so So we said position is fixed, absolute. Okay, let's say relative. If fixed is working like that. So where is it?
Can you change the color of the arrow?
You can change it. Okay, you should.
Because on the picture,
Not really showing
it's
it.
somehow around with the picture, you understand?
Yeah. So for that, where's the arrow? Carousel indicator. Am I styling the indicator original? Okay, yes. Let's do the color. Do we have white? No.
No.
No. Ah. Let's try background then. Okay. Udveya Klimalo. Where is it?
Hello.
I'm with you. Abi?
Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me?
Wait to. What about styling? Indicators. Oh.
Okay. I couldn't hear you very well. I couldn't hear you at all. But I think I can hear you now. Yes.
We're styling the wrong one, that's why.
Okay. Yeah, styling the indicator instead of the arrow.
Yeah.
So,
Even the color is giving it background. Let me look for the arrow first. Time matching up. Definitely ibi ẹ̀ngẹ́lẹ́ kí jókòó sí mo ti ń stress gan bí mo jókòó sí. Ibi ẹ̀ngẹ́lẹ́ kí wá jókòó sí. So this is the next and previous button. So here, I think you should be able to do test white here. Abi? Not working though.
can we use inline CSS?
You should be able to use inline CSS, but I think there should be a Bootstrap class for that. Let's do like this. PTM right.
Okay. Let's use inline to check if this is going to work.
Let's use what?
Inline CSS to check if this is going to work.
I'm coming. I'm going to use the back coming. Like, let's start from here. Okay, let's try yourself. Let's try your listing. Let's try it. Color abi.
Yes.
White.
Still
Papa
not working.
pam. You know what? We come back to it though. BTN light white. Let me try white. A big wait. What are we doing, yourself? This guy, the icon here is on the stand. So let's try to style this one.
Please move your icon.
Okay, sorry. Let me see that one. Color white. Nothing change again.
Still not doing it.
Let's try test white here. What am I doing? Okay. Okay. Let you cook on your boy. Icon. Okay, ma following. Icon white will pollution. Wait. You see my keyboard yìí gan-an ara ló ń gbọ́ fúnra rẹ̀.
Sorry.
What am I pressing now?
Still not working.
Well, yeah, I think we'll come back. We work on it and we come back to it. I'm coming. Let me close the door for someone. That you still on the phone?
Brother,
Yeah, I'm here.
I want to go and put maybe in 5 minutes time.
5 minutes.
Rabbi, who left the meeting?
Okay, back.
Rabbi, she left the meeting.
What happened?
I don't know, maybe you went to go and pray.
I think let's go for prayer. But after the prayer, should you come back? And after prayer, we come back. Although it may not take long, we usually come back.
Okay,
Okay,
by
by
which
which
time?
time?
7.
7.
If you come back, what do you want to do? I want to make sure that you know what. I will
What?
I will drop these pictures for you guys in
Okay.
the
Okay.
group. So you go through, you use the picture, make sure you have the same result that we have here.
Okay.
Okay.
You
Okay.
understand? So do that. Then tomorrow we work on what can we work on? We continue the design, shall the home page design and all these ones that is doing Yorikoko, so I will try and fix them
Okay.
before
Okay.
tomorrow.
When we
When
want
we want to
to work on
work
it,
on it,
should we
should we
also
also
put this
put this
white on
white
the slider
slider
there?
there?
I don't know why
We are
that
We are
going
going
white
to
to
is still
remove it.
remaining there. Let me even check.
check
Check
that
that
visual
visual
leading or
leading or
something that
something that
white.
white is.
BG white. Okay, I put BG white here.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me even do test white. Test white is not working, but the BG white is working. So I think that's that. So let's do that one now. So I done the picture in the group. So you explain the assignment to Bashir. I've done the pictures in the
Okay.
group, so
Okay.
you tomorrow then we continue. Just make sure you arrive at the same
Okay.
Okay.
this
So
thing.
you are
So
not
you are not
coming back
coming back
today.
today?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So after prayer, so you can do that as the continuation. So you two you arrive at the same destination as we have.
Okay.
Okay.
I
I
just
just
remembered now.
remembered now.
The
The
question that I
question
said
that I
I
said
want
I
to
want to
ask you.
ask you.
Okay.
Should I
Should
share
I
my
share my
screen?
screen?
Yes. Let me stop. Send.
Okay.
You
Okay.
can share your screen now.
Can you see
Can
my
you see my
screen now?
screen now?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Okay.
This
This
is
is
the
the
far
far
right
right
here.
here.
Wait.
Where
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
uh-huh.
In
In
this
this
about us
about us
page,
page,
okay.
this
this
text,
text,
like the
like the
text
text
here,
here,
if I
if
want
I
it
want
to be
it to be
somewhere
somewhere
around here,
around
like
here, like
somewhere
somewhere
here,
here,
how am
how
I
am I
going
going
to do
to do
that?
that?
So you know we are doing grid system already, Abby.
Yes.
Yes.
So you can achieve that with grid system by dividing your columns. Number one. Number two is with normal CSS, the flex that we use. If you remember how we use that flex. So try and check that
Okay.
tutorial again. We use flex. You can have three divs. So and give them flex and their flex and seat position so that the one you want to centralize will be at the
Okay.
center. You know that. Go back to the home page. You can achieve that with
Okay.
what
Okay.
we have on
The
the home
The
page.
page.
Yes.
and I
And
did
I did
something that
something that
I
I
like.
like.
The
The
active
Scroll
page
active
down.
will
page
be
will be
bolder.
bolder.
Yes, that's fine. That's normal. That's how the link's supposed to work. So you can see you
Okay.
can
Okay.
use something like this to achieve that, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And I
And I
also
also
have
have
another
another
question.
question.
What's the
Wait,
question?
see
Wait, see
something. I
something.
just
I just
noticed.
noticed it.
What's the question?
So
So
let me
let me
change it
change it
to.
to
Let's
let's
just
just
What's
What's
yours?
your
See
see
now,
now?
let me
Let me
use
use
the
the
backdoors
backdoors
as an
as an
example.
example.
See
See
now,
now,
like
like
the
The navbar.
navigation.
navigation. Yes.
Yes.
See.
I don't- I think I think there's a
Do you
problem
Do
with
you
understand
understand
what I'm
what I'm
saying?
yes, I
saying?
understand. I think there's a problem with that your with that design. You can see that the one we do today is not showing like that. And okay, this normal CSS Abi
It's not
It's not
CSS, so it's
CSS, so it's
is
Bootstrap.
Bootstrap.
bootstrap. No,
It's
it's not
the
supposed to be
code
showing
here.
like
Yeah.
that. Not supposed to be showing like that.
This is the
This is the
code here.
code here.
Okay, let's see. So after the toggle button, collapsible coming. Although okay, the bootstrap you are using is bootstrap 5, Abi.
Yes.
Yes.
Coming. My keyboard is not working. Why are you leaving the code again? Let me see
Oh,
the
Oh,
code.
sorry.
sorry.
So first toggle button, we have the div. I'm not seeing this clearly. Hold on.
I'm
I'm
acquiring
acquiring
for
for
today.
today.
Collapse. Collapse, navbar collapse. Yes, that's okay. The ID, then your UL, MS Auto BG
I
0
just
I
thought
just
of
thought of
something
something
now.
nav
now.
item. Sorry,
But
let
Or
me
is
go
it
through. Let
for
me finish this thing.
okay.
okay?
Nav item, nav link. That's okay.
Like it is
Like it is
possible for
possible
me
for
to
me
add
to
a
add a
Okay,
color.
color.
okay.
I don't
I don't
understand.
Go
understand.
to the nav. Okay, navbar expand, navbar light, VG. So instead of navbar light, just give it BG white, normal, or instead of BG light.
BG
BG
white.
white.
So instead of navbar light, just give it BG white. Okay,
I should
I
move
should
the
move the
number
navbar
light.
light.
leave the navbar light. Leave it.
Okay.
Okay.
I
Then I
think
should
Then I
change
should
this
change
one to
this one
that
to
shouldn't be the
BG
problem.
BG
white.
white.
Yes, you can change down to BG white. Then why is it now showing like that? Is there a
Okay, let
Let
me
me
check.
okay?
check.
Go to your CSS. Do you have any custom CSS there? Go to the CSS. Let me see.
Yes,
Yes,
Go to the
yes.
CSS.
I have
now
that
that
too.
CSS.
This is it.
This
Do you have any style in there? Okay, you can see the background color. What's the color there? Your nav, you give it the background,
Can
change that background color. Although that's white, it's not supposed to be showing. It's like what you have there is like transparent.
okay.
okay.
What you are having
Let
is
me
like
Let me
just
transparent.
just
No, not body.
let
Oh.
me
let me check.
You are changing body. The nav, you can see the
oh
nav.
the one
The
on
one
the
on the
nav.
nav.
So first remove that background color, then the next there.
Okay.
Okay.
Although that I don't think that's the cause of the problem, but that's unnecessary. Then scroll down, let's see if there's any other thing there.
Let me
Let
check
me
if
check
it's
if it's
changed now.
changed now.
Okay. Okay, refresh, let's see if we can change. But the thing is the classes there they are okay. So it's supposed to be working fine. Make sure you hold shift when you are refreshing.
The
Okay.
live
The live
server
server
even
even
usually auto
usually auto
refreshes
refreshes
it.
it.
It's not
It's
Yeah.
not
working.
It's not
working.
working still. Ah,
Yes.
Yes.
I'm coming. Let me check my own.
Is it
Is it
possible for
possible
me
for
to
me to
give
give
the
the
like
like
the
the
toggle
toggle
background
background
color?
color?
everything now will not be under another background.
No, it's the UL. We are still using the same UL. Do you understand? Not that that toggle is just a button. So the button opens up the UL in a list form. So that's what is happening when you are doing toggling. You know that one is having it's not having any. I think the problem is still in